Hey everybody, how you doing? Obviously everybody knows tomorrow is Halloween, so let's talk about Christmas, okay? Everybody knows how that works, right? You know what I mean? Right after tomorrow, I mean, shit, the friggin' Christmas decorations and all that crap's gonna be floored right into the goddamn stores, and Halloween's gonna be like it never happened that quick. So, on that whole topic, yeah, I got a lot of crazy stories involving Christmas when it comes to my dad and everything else. Just to get to a couple of them, obviously, well, a lot for you people that don't know, my birthday is December 20th, okay? 5 days before Christmas. Yeah, I know it sucks, okay? December birthdays are always horrible and everything else. But you got to deal with the hand you're dealt and everything else. But with that said, okay, I also used to sell Christmas trees down at Aramingo, Westmoreland when I was younger, okay? I've been doing this for years, okay? I would go down there. It was my way of making some extra money for Christmas and everything, so that way I can get everybody gifts and all, and that's exactly what I would do every single year. So the one year I'm down there, you know what I mean, I'll never forget it. My dad shows up, okay? Here we go again. My dad shows up, and he comes over, and he knows my birthday's coming up and everything. Yeah, I mean, I think my birthday was like the following day, and he turns around, and yeah, I mean, he's sitting there, he's bullshitting with me a little bit at the corner and all. I'm trying to sell Christmas trees. He's really just talking in my ear about random shit and all that. And I'm working the corner with Georgie King, okay? Now, me and Georgie were doing what we got to do and everything. We're moving around like crazy. The crowd finally leaves a little bit and everything. So I turn around at George. I was like, yo, dude, I'm going to run down to the Chinese store real quick and grab some food, all right? He's like, all right, cool, dude, got it. So I run down to the Chinese store. I go to get some food and everything. Now, here, that's my first mistake, okay? I left my dad alone with one of my friends. So I run down to the Chinese store. I'm grabbing food, and as I come back, okay, my dad's like, all right, you know, Jackson, I'll see you later and everything. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? He goes, I got your birthday gift. He goes, I'll be right back. So I'm like, all right. So he leaves. You know what I mean? I go back. You know what I mean? Me and George are eating food and everything else. You know what I mean? After that, we go back to selling Christmas trees. Okay, we're going, bam, 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 bouncing around, and doing trees and all that. And my dad pulls back up and everything, and he gets out and he comes over to me. And at the time, he knew exactly I guess he knew the type of style I was in and all. I mean, he brought me it wasn't nothing crazy. I mean, but I guess it was a fault to count it and everything until I figured out exactly what went down. He brought me a pleather wallet that had a little chain coming off of it and everything, like a wallet chain, and had like a skull stitched into the front and everything else. You know, and nothing too fancy and all that. Gives it to me, happy birthday and everything. You know, all right, cool. You know what I mean? He goes, I gotta go though. I gotta go take care of a couple things. So my dad gets in his van and he takes off. He leaves. So I come across the street and everything, and I'm standing there, I'm talking with Georgie, and Georgie turns around and he goes, oh, what'd your dad want again? And I turn around, I pull out the wallet and all. I was like, he stopped by, give me a little birthday gift. You know what I mean? What he could. And I pull the wallet out and I show it to George. And he goes, oh yeah, it's nice. And I open it up. And when I open the wallet up, yeah, I mean, I go to put my money and everything in the wallet. A little price tag came sliding out of the wallet. It said $8.99 on the price tag, okay? And I'll never forget, Georgie turns around and goes, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm confused. I turn around, I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, your fucking dad just asked me to borrow money so he can go get you a birthday gift. I turn around, what do you mean? Well, that's what he did. He went and he got me a birthday gift. You know what I mean? I feel bad. I'll give you the money back and everything. He goes, Jack, that's not the point. He goes, I gave the motherfucker $20. He came back with an $8.99 wallet. This motherfucker borrowed money off of the guy I was working with at the corner, borrowed a 20, went down, spent $8.99, pocketed the rest, and then went and did who the fuck knows with it, okay? So that's how I got one of my birthday gifts one year. That was a real interesting one. But you know, there was numerous Christmas things after that, okay? So later on, following Christmas is coming up and everything else, and he must have been blitzed out of his mind. I don't know what he was taking. I don't know what he was on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Here he shows up at my mom's house. Okay, he shows up at the house with a bag of presents. Let me elaborate on that. I'm sorry, you're probably confused. So he shows up with a bag of presents and everything else. So we open this bag and all, and you know what I mean? He turns around and he goes, oh yeah, I mean, here's some Christmas gifts and all that. You know what I mean? I take him in the house, he leaves, okay? I could already tell he's on something, okay? So I'm already knowing that this is going to be an interesting one. I bring the bag in and everything else. He leaves, he goes home. Me and my sister Ashley are excited. You know what I mean? We're still kids and all. You know what I mean? We brings over the bag and all. We start opening a couple things up. And, no bullshit. He must have been really, really far gone. We start opening gifts. Now, mind you, the gifts, for one, look like, you know, they had wrapping paper on them, but it looked like somebody took saran wrap and just held it there, and they just saran wrapped the fucking food a couple times. You know what I mean? Give it a couple wraps and all. So he wraps it with saran wrap, wrapping paper, like it's saran wrap, so we're all just wrapped up and everything, and then he just put tapes around the whole damn thing, so we had to rip these apart. That was crazy. So we finally get them apart, and we're like, okay, let's see what we got. And I remember opening the first fucking couple gifts, and the first gift, my sister Ashley turns around, she rips it open, she goes, Jack. I was like, what? And she turns around, she goes, what'd you get? I said, I don't want to say. And she goes, well, I got a box of Cheez-Its. And I'm like, what? Like, I swear to God, he must have got stoned off his ass and went into his kitchen and then just started wrapping random things that he had around the house, okay? He wrapped a box of fucking Cheez-Its. We had a box of ramen noodles. There was Pop-Tarts that was wrapped. And then, I don't know where he got this goddamn thing from. It was a rat stuffed animal that was holding, you know what I mean, the triangular piece of cheese and everything. But it was just a regular rat stuffed animal, you know what I mean? Weird looking rat stuffed animal. And we were confused as shit. So here, you know what I mean, we brushed it off. We were all just laughing about it and everything. We already knew he had to be lit, you know what I mean, to wrap random things in his house. About a half hour goes by. I get a phone call. I pick the phone up. What's up, Dad? Yo, did you get the Chuck E. Cheese? And I said, Chuck E. Cheese? He goes, yeah, did you get the Chuck E. Cheese stuffed animal? And I said, what are you talking about, Chuck E. Cheese stuffed animal? He goes, the Chuck E. Cheese stuffed animal, holding a piece of cheese. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, Dad, this is a rat, this is not Chuck E. Cheese. He goes, no, that's Chuck E. Cheese. He called me to have an argument with me right after he dropped off the gifts, that this fucking rat stuffed animal that he gave me was Chuck E. Cheese, okay? That this was not a random stuffed animal. No, this was Chuck E. Cheese, and that's why he got it for us and everything else. Oh my God, I was fucking dying. Like, this is the type of shit that I had to grow up with, okay? And then, you know, last but not least, you know what I mean, this is the other one, okay? I'm going to ask you guys something, okay? I don't know about you guys, but we got a lot of interesting family photos from when we were younger, okay? Now, what I want to ask is if, Mom, I love you, once again. I want to ask you guys if your parents were like this, okay? If your mom was like this, all right? See, I was in a particular interesting situation with my mom and my dad, all right? My mom, you know what I mean, very pretty lady and everything else. She looks very pretty in every photo she takes. I'm going to explain this to you, okay? That's because every photo that my mom has ever been in, okay, she has sat there and had at least a 10 to 15 minute makeup session to make sure she looks ready for that photo, okay? That's exactly how that goes down. And I'm sure that's exactly how it goes down for a lot of you moms or you women out there and everything, okay? And the reason why I'm pointing this out, okay, is because I cannot tell you how many Christmases we had where me and my sisters and all woke up excited as shit, okay? And then we had to crawl over to the top of the steps and everything. We'd peek down and everything. We'd see all the Christmas gifts. We'd get excited. We'd run in. We'd wake up my mom and my dad and everything when they were still together and all that. And we couldn't touch the Christmas gifts, okay? We couldn't just there was never a Christmas where we can just get excited and go running downstairs and start ripping open Christmas gifts. No, because I had to wait at least 10 to 15 minutes for my mom to go into the fucking bathroom and get ready and put on makeup and everything else, okay? And now the reason why I'm also saying all this is I'm pointing out the fact that I'm sure, I don't know about you guys, but we have a lot of confusing family photos, okay? The reason why I say confusing family photos is because the majority of our family photos, okay, on Christmas, you go downstairs, me, my sisters and everything, we're in our pajamas and everything like you see normal, typical kids, okay? And then you see my mom off to the side, full makeup, lipstick, blush, whatever, okay? Hair's all done. Like, she looks like a dime piece chilling in the corner of the photo. And then when you look to the other side of the photo frame, there's my dad's fat ass, okay, in his underwear, chilling Indian style, okay, with his fat fucking dad stomach, with his belly button, looking at the crumb on the goddamn floor between his feet. And that's exactly how the majority of our family photos went, okay? And we had to wait 10 to 15 minutes to be able to go down and rip our Christmas gifts open because my mom had to look like Dime and everything before every photo. And then we never understood that because it's not like the photos looked great, okay? We couldn't sit there and brag about the pictures because it was always, my mom looked great. Don't get me wrong. My mom always looked great in every photo, okay? And then you had your typical, you know what I mean, where you had your kids in your PJs and everything, ripping gifts open in all the photos. And then my dad's fat slapped ass in the background like this. In his fucking underwear, no clothes on, no nothing. Just tighty whities wrapped around in fucking knee-high white socks. That's exactly how it was for Christmas every year. So, yeah, everybody get ready for Christmas, you know what I mean, and be ready, enjoy it, you know what I mean, have fun with it. And I'll see you next week with another video. All right, thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate it again.